Okay, everybody. Hello there. Welcome to my channel. You will be offended. I am Donnie, and I will be your host today in Santa Vegas. As you can see, we have a population of 1,354. It is a tropical map, and I have $49,770 in my bank. So this is a map that has no milestones, no money, unlimited, no unlimited oil and ore, and no unlimited soil. So this is nothing, none of the cheats are on. I'm not going to turn on the day-night cycle. I don't care about the weather. It never bothers me. If it does, then we'll just turn it off. So we're going to load this. And if you remember my other video, I attempted the 30-minute challenge from Sunken Ship. And that 30-minute challenge was meant to try to get to a population of 7,000, which obviously did not happen. Drink off my coffee there. And that obviously did not happen. We're only at 52 there. And yeah, that was a terrible failure of a video. But what I decided to do is we are going to keep Santa Vegas. And this is going to be what I work on as, well, like I said, one without the cheats on. So this is all due to all needing me to use money, everything else, follow the rules of the game as far as all that. Oh, I have a message. Okay. So following the rules of the game, having to open up all the unique buildings and stuff when they are available. In fact, some of these are probably going to be available to me other than money issues, but because I have unlocked them in other maps. So yeah, it seems to be wanting to give me all of these here. So I didn't unlock them in this map, but we will have them anyway. All right. What I want to do today is we are going to basically wipe all this out and rebuild it. But what I want to do before I wipe it out is I want to give them the ability to go somewhere else, and I want to utilize this farmland up here. I prefer to try to build green cities. I like to do as little pollution as possible, especially when we're in a place like this. This is beautiful. Now, we probably are going to be mining some oil. There's oil on that island. There's oil on, I believe, this island and that island. So there is oil around. There's ore right underneath me. I mean, look at all that ore right there, that big gray spot. So it's possible I'll probably even mine some ore. We are not 100% on that one yet. Because this is a great spot for the city. There, let's turn it into this view. This is a great spot. Oh, wow, look at that. Come on, back up. There we go. So we do have some beautiful land up there that we can hopefully get to. We're on the first square, so I mean, we could go straight and just try to build this whole island out. But yeah, let's see. We got more nice island that way. Was there any train tracks? I do not remember. I don't think there is. I don't see one. I just see a big freeway going around me. And nothing. So, it doesn't look like we're going to get any trains in this one, unless we add them ourselves. Unless there's something way over there that we're not seeing, and I doubt that I'm missing out on this. So, okay. Looks like we don't got trains. We do have ships, so we're going to worry about a harbor for sure. Which means that we need this end of the map for a harbor. So, oh look, they're going that way. I don't know, maybe we could build one on that end too. I don't know. Let's do this though. We're going to go into areas because we have the ability to buy more land, and we're going to buy... Yep, we're going to buy this land here. So, now that we've expanded our city into this area here, I want to very much get rid of this industrial area and change that up to farming as soon as possible. So what we're gonna do, let's see here, we've got beautiful farmland all the way up to the water on this side, but it doesn't go all the way over on this side. So It's pretty equal as far as the land goes. We're kind of right down the center of that farm. But I think it'll be easier to go off this way. Okay, I'm not going to kick these people out of their homes and stuff right away. So let's give them a police department because they obviously need one. Maybe if I can just throw it here. It's not going to cover everybody. But maybe if I just replace one of these houses here. And that covers all of them and the houses. But it does not cover everything over here. So we'll just end up moving these police stations and reusing them. That way they're not, when we readjust all this, that way we're not wasting money here. Oh, and just be safe, because I knew they're going to say something. Let's put in a fire station. Oops. It's not covering everything. Look at that, a fire pops up. So we're just going to do the same thing. Hopefully 24,000. These are 12. Oh shit. I'm spending all my money on 2 fire departments. Fudge. Records. I'm trying to build an off-ramp right now. So it looks like we're going to have to do Badis and still put one over there. Now we're out of money. Okay, wonderful. That's good shit. Alright, so let's see here. Oops, duh. Come on. So I got some power issues over here. Let's pause this for a second and think here. Can we, is it a budget issue? Let's make sure first. And we're at 100%. So we don't want to pump our budget up. I'm not going to worry about the road budget yet because I don't have roads or road maintenance buildings yet. So I've only got 1,000. And oh man, I can't afford anything else right now as far as that goes. So I guess what we're going to have to do is bump our budget up just a little bit. Let's go to 115%. Make sure it's day and night. Close that. Let's see what happens here. It's really just this side that's missing out on the power. So before it spreads, it looks like it's still spreading. We gotta earn some money anyway, so we're gonna pay attention to what's going on here. Well, we got a little bit of power to come back to the area. Let's check this. We're kind of in that, okay, oh, we're at 35. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come back in here and bump this up to 125. Oops, I need to do both of them. Triangle, it's 125. Now we can close that. And we're gonna go with them. So we need to make some money off of these guys. So we're gonna let this play on fast for a second here, so that some money comes in. And of course, we're getting requests for more housing, more business, everything else like usual. And what we're gonna do, I wonder, oh, I can't do that. Paths for I cannot do paths. Man, why is my mouth not working this morning? I cannot do paths yet. So let's go to this. And I want to run, okay. I don't want to take up all of, man, I tried to can't build this like a real farm, because a real farm, the road would be running through here, and the road would be running through here. So these are going to be my main roads, I believe. And Same thing on this side. The roads are going to follow the tree line this way, follow the tree line this way, kind of this way once we buy that part of the map. In the future, we'll do the same thing down here. The tree line is going to be our roads. And then we're going to figure out everything after that. So we got 3,000. We got to be really careful here with our spending at the moment until we get some money in. In fact, let's go back to our budget real quick. Where are we at with taxes? Let's bump this up to 11%. I don't think anybody will complain about that. That way we have some money coming in, and we're going to take a loan. Why not? Because I'm going to take both of them. Budget. Yeah, that way we can get these roads built, because this is going to be totally necessary. So the one thing I want to do... I can't landscape it. Darn it. Okay, so I'm not wasting money here. I'm going to do this. Start low. Now, I can't... I guess I could I'm going to start on this side. Because this side has a more approach, a better approach to it. I guess we're not going to be able to follow it perfectly. We're not going to do that. So what we'll do is we're going to go straight, but we're going to try to take most of... I'm just going to do a practice line here. And I think that is going to be our best shot. Coming in like that. I know it's underground right now. That's what I'm trying to do. Yet. Gonna go right. All right, we got a tiny town. Oh, that gives us a little bit more money. It gives us park areas, industry areas. Oh, sweet. Landscaping, nice. That's what I wanted. Event policies, park policies. Okay, so we got a lot. Oh, fishing industry. That is something we definitely like to use. Industry areas, football, level 2 unique buildings, leisure, pet ban, smoking. Okay, I get all kinds of policies here. That's a good thing. So pet ban, smoking ban, nothing to use parks and recreation, schools out, blah, 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 equipment all match security, nothing to use any part of those. And we use some of that stuff. Ooh, some new roads. Those are paths, roads. But we get the industry roads, we get the fishing routes, and I guess they have to make them a quote-unquote road or a pathway for some vehicle. Canals, we're not going to worry about that. Fences, new buildings. We got the high school, public library. So we're going to put parks, playgrounds, the dog park, one of my favorite ones to use, fresh water outlet. I have some ideas that might come in handy later. We're not going to talk about it right now unless it comes to fruition. We got some content creator stuff getting thrown in there too. That's neat. Some biodome, little farms, scene pier. I don't know how to say that. Rhine pier. So probably sign pier, Rhine pier. Probably they might sound the same. 30,000. Oh, yeah, see, because I already unlocked all these unique buildings in my other maps. At least you had to work for them. I'll give it that. Even with the cheats on, you still had to work for them. So, no monuments yet. So, alright, back to this. And since we have our landscaping tools, I'm going to do this. What? Maybe. I was thinking about taking the dirt out and trying to be kind of like, until we have a little bit of time, we'll come back and redo it. But I think right now we're just going to do with the roads. So we're going to use a large road to go through here. Make sure I'm in the right spot, right by those trees. The reason I am underground right now is because I want to be right above those trees. I want to, oh, you know what? Let's go directly, yeah. Let's line it up with that tree. Because I want to come up above ground with it. But I want to make sure I get the tunnel entrance that I want. So, as you can see, if I click it a little further, it scoots the entrance back and it makes it a little shorter, gives it a stubbier entrance. But if I click to here, it's a long, nice entrance, just like you would do with a bridge. Try to do with the bridge, so I want that. Try to make sure I'm straight as I can be. Nice, that's as straight as I can be. And we're going to click that in. Then what we'll do is we will go back on the ground, click onto there. Just going to come out underneath, and hopefully that's the right spot. Same thing, we'll make sure we click it to get the tunnel exit right where we want it. Now we've gone underneath. Oh, it's got kind of a... So I'm going to redo this. And we're going to take... Almost looks right. So we're going to take some of that out. And we're going to try it from here. There's still good, yeah. So it's still going to give me that gap right there. So we're just going to let it be. I might need that gap anyway because we're going to have to build an off ramp here. So we're going to go straight with these. These main roads, if you ever, I know this is a tropical island here, but this is the farming area, so in my neck of the woods, farming areas tend to use a lot of straight roads. There are curves where they need to be, but we're not going to curve it here. We're going to curve it about over here. So, I'm going to end it on that line, right there. Then, what I want to do is bring a road down. Stay right to the outside, I think right here. I'm going to follow the darkness of that line. Come straight down. Just kind of stay right on it, because we're going to want our vehicles to go off to the farmland there and not be too far away from it. So I'm going to stop on the line there. I think that should be good. Now what we'll do is we'll use our curve tool. Back that up a little, and that should give us a nice swoop in. Nice. Very good. So, we got a hockey stick. Now, I know the other side shifts off to the right, and we are going to work on that. Because, I know I'm trying to stay straight here, but I have a plan. So, I think we will follow the tree line on this side, but we're gonna go to the outside of it right here. We'll start right in here, just in case I want to curve one of these. I'm not 100% sure. Oops. Let's go with our straight tool. I don't know if I'm gonna curve this into one of the other roads or go straight off. So we're gonna start there. And I want to end it right there so we can get a nice little swoop over. And I think that's perfect because, like I said, we're trying to follow that, but I want to also stay consistent with my road lines. So, in an area like this, they would stay consistent. Like, okay, so for instance, where I live, the road lines are going to stay consistent to where they want them to lay down. But you're going to notice that sometimes they have to build off of the path. And okay, so yeah, we have to build into the farmland just a tiny bit, but it really wasn't a lot. So if you look at like how it edges into each other right there, yeah, that's why I try to follow the edge. So I'm not too far away from the green belt there, and just kind of sticking to the way that they would design it around me. So, or at least they would design farmland around. I mean, I know it's my game, I can design the farmland however I want, but that's exactly why I'm going to design it that way. So, Click on there. Come on. Let's look at this. That's good. I like that. Okay, perfect. So now we've got our tunnel. We've got our main roads that way and that way. And I think... I can't buy land here yet. So what we're going to do is this is eventually going to... I think what I will eventually do is take this road and curl it this way so that I can come over here and put in like a little beach resort or something. So I think that'd be nice. So what we're gonna do, stick to the curved road tool, and we're just gonna guess to about there. And it's not gonna let me play around with this. Let's try with the freeform. I just want to have it started. And it's not gonna let me do it like that because I'm coming off of there. So I'm gonna have to go slightly above it. And almost like that. Almost. There we go. I think that's gonna let me go through there a little bit better. Okay, so that should let me go through there a little easier. We're gonna stop it right. Oh yeah, let's move it, just adjust it slightly. So we're gonna stop it there because what I want to do is this road and this road are actually going to be 4 lanes or medium roads. Oh wait, maybe not. Should I do 6 lanes? Yeah, I almost think we should do 6 lanes. And again, as reference to what I was saying in following the greenways with the roads, look at how this road right here sticks to this greenway coming down through here. It didn't come down the center, it came off to the right so it could follow the greenway, and it was off the greenway on this side because of the way it curves, but it followed the majority of it. It stuck to the edge of the farmland, and that's exactly what we're trying to do here with our roads. So I am following the appropriate rules. So what we're going to do, I think what we're going to do is we're going to use the 6 lane roads through here, and then we'll break off with a couple of 4 lane roads. So I want to make sure I'm right down the center. So we're going to start, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect down the center, but I think right there is great, right there off that tree. And it wants to go with curved again. Okay, just straight. And this is just going to be a dead-on straight road. And eventually what we're going to do, we're just going to stop it right here before we get to town. They're running out of power already? Alright, I've got money. I'm going to have to do something here. Pause this. They're really hurting for power over there. Let's see what we got. How much do we need? We're consuming 37. We're at 28. So 8, 30, 36. So 2 more of those windmills, and we should be able to do this. Remember, I'm trying to stay green here. I'm not going to be putting in coal. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff, all this polluting stuff over here in the future. So, and we can move these windmills wherever we want in the future. That's always a good thing. Oh, look at somebody's complaining about the windmills again. Why did you move there? All right, 2 more windmills should give us enough power. So 1. Let's make sure we're in the wind areas here. 2. And I know they're all haphazard out here, but like I said, that will be dealt with in the future. So this area is just to keep these people appeased for the moment, and then we'll give them somewhere to move to. So 42, that's perfect. We're working on somewhere to give them. We're working on giving them somewhere to move to. Now, I guess I could connect in. I'm not going to reuse this though. We are trying to actually go back to gridding a little bit. Dude, if you're gonna complain, don't live there. Let me see. I'll tell you what. Because you want to be a little complainer. I'm sick. Guess what? If you're sick, this is how I'm gonna fix it. Bud. Here you go. I fixed your sickness. You're good to go. You okay now, buddy? Alright, so we're not going to connect in over there yet because we're going to be changing a lot of this around, and that's basically going to go straight on probably, because we got all that ore going on. And this freeway may continue on also all the way down here to the end. So that's, again, all stuff we'll figure out after we do this side. Because we're going to do this side nice and perfect, and then redo all that scariness. Okay, so let me check what time here. I'm on my PlayStation 5, so I'm actually recording this through the PlayStation 5, and I only get an hour from them, and then I can upload it to YouTube. And once it's on YouTube, I get to have fun and try to do the audio editing on there with the music and add it, which on my last video I did that. You'll notice that the audio editing with the music makes the music a little loud and my voice sound a little soft. So I'm hoping that I have adjusted my microphone on my headphones enough and that I can adjust the sound to make it all sound properly. And if not, then I'm just going to do this sound voice only, and I'm going to adjust my microphone again and try again. So the next time, if this doesn't work with the sound from YouTube for the music, the next time you're going to hear me all okay guys, we're here. That's going to be my next microphone if this one does not work out. So be prepared. I'm going to get a drink of... I'm just playing, guys. I'm going to really do my best to try to do everything right with the sound here. I'm not going to make you suffer through breathing and snorkeling. So hang on. I need a little bit of that morning coffee juice. So we want to bring this one in. We're going to bring this road in now. Oh wait, are they complaining about anything? Road fire. Okay. Large roads. I think what I'm going to do is just start up here, because I think this is the best spot to start, in the center of that, and I can click in right there. Double check I'm still in the greenway. I like that. Right there, better. Then we can go straight off of this. I see some lumpies and bumpies we're going to have to deal with too. So we'll check those out in just a second. We're not going to completely take that through, but eventually that will be. So let's check out these lumpies and bumpies real quick, because those are going to bug if I don't start taking care of them now. Landscaping tools, make sure the strength, I'll go halfway strength, enlarge that. Now we're going to bring this up, bring that strength down. That's a lot smaller than I thought. We're just gonna run along the side here with our tappy tap tap, tappy tap tap, tappy tap tap, tappy tap tap tap. Alright, tappy tap, tappy tap. Okay, that looks good. Let's double check these. That one looks good. That one looks good. I mean, I can see where the landscaping is starting to kind of drop off towards the beach this way, so we'll work with that. That's part of the reason of staying in the greenways, because it doesn't affect the land that's going to be used. So. And we can even come in here and like flatten out the farmland and stuff like that, and that's totally natural to what people would be doing on a farm. So let's double check. Okay, I knew there was something going on over here. So we do a couple of tappy taps. Tappy tap tap, tap tap, tap tap, tap tap, tap tap, tap tap tap. And we'll tap 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 tap. Yeah, tap tap tap. Love tap and tap. Love tap tap. Love tap. Tap tap. Tap 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 tap. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying tap. I'm probably being annoying. Tap 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 tap. Just trying to get this all to be. I know. It's probably just more of my thing, my problem with it, and you probably don't have a problem with it, but that's you. Build the way you want to build, bruh. Sis, I don't care. It's up to you, yo. Alright. I'm gonna fix this. I see that climbed right there a little bit. That's fine. As long as we tappy tap tap, tappy tap tap, we're gonna clean that up. Nice and pretty. As pretty as can be. And this side we're gonna check. We got Oh, no. Raise that up. There we go. We're going to leave that alone. We don't want to do nothing there. Yeah, I think we're not even going to touch that anymore because, oh shit, the fudge happened here? Oh, I'm on fast mode still. That's why this fire's burning that quickly. Well, burn down some of the damn farmland, you freaking turds. This is why I don't like you guys. And why I want more natural green stuff around. Of course, it looks like they're blowing and they're fanning the flames. Alright. Do I need to add another fire department in here? What is going on? Let's see. Fire. No, they have plenty of freaking coverage except for the house. Yeah, even on the houses, there's decent coverage. Whatever. Okay. Now, as you can see, we have, and we're gonna do, okay, just so you know, we're gonna do some mixed, we're gonna do like a mix of housing and farming through all these. So this is gonna be different districts as well. So we're gonna have, okay, because, yeah, hold on, okay, let me explain this. So we're gonna have a mix of farmland / housing together, because if you come out here to the countryside where I live, you're going to be driving down the highway here, and you're going to see that there's a huge giant field filled with cows. I said it right almost. Just a bunch of cows everywhere, horses, other animals like that. It's a farm. Oh shit, is that going to catch all this Greenland fire? This is ridiculous. And they can't do anything about it. Except me, Superman, I can do something about this. Ooh, I just saw a different bush there that I have not noticed before. So we're going to strength up. We're just going to take these trees F out of here. And we'll put them back later. Holy smokes. Now, okay. I don't think I have ever seen this palm plant before because I've never done a tropical map, but I know it's the original palm, but that is dope. Let me see, I gotta see this thing. Wow, look at that thing. That is nice. Maybe we'll do a whole farm of these and we'll pretend they're pineapples or something. Ooh, that means I get to play with the new trees. Playing with the new trees. In fact, are these the new ones? No, this is the new one I've got. I don't think those are the new ones. Let's double check here. We got the coconut tree. Oh, they could be the coconut. Nope, they don't have the color of the coconut tree. Let's place it right next to it. There we go. Nope, that is not the coconut trees. So that is maybe this one? Ooh, there we go. That's what it is. It's the date palm. It is definitely not the fake palm. Oh my god. What a difference. Wow. What a difference. Content creator guy. I can't remember your name right now, but your trees are so damn amazing. Wow. Compared to that one I was just looking at, your trees are the best. So we're loving these trees. Okay, the fire finally stopped because it took away its fuel. Jeez Louise, we are going to keep the trees away from these guys for now. We're just not going to add them back in yet until we need to. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be doing a mix of farm and housing in here because you would see that normally. Now it'll just be like kind of housing along the main roads. We'll take off of the main road and have something kind of off of the green, like next to the greenway there and stuff like that. There'll be some housing in the edges here and stuff. But there will be some small areas that will just have housing interlaced into this. So, I can do industries already, can't I? I can do the farming industry. Sweet. Okay, so that is actually, oh man, wow, that is perfect. That is going to work out because we're going to do the farming industries through these, but we're also going to be doing the housing. So that's going to make everything work out beautifully for us. The only thing is, because we're going to use the farming industries, there are a couple things in here. Let's see, we got noise pollution we'll have to think about from a couple of these things. But, you know, you got enough of the crops that we can place around houses that don't have noise pollution. We can try to keep like the pastures and buildings and stuff like that away from residential zones, so we don't deal with the noise pollution. Plus, we have the flour mill, cattle shed, milking parlor, slaughterhouse, okay, the small grain silo, and small barn, and okay, wow, all of these. Oh, those are noise pollution. I'm looking at the wrong spot. So we've just got the slaughterhouse to the flour mill creating pollution. So we're gonna again have to put them away from you know, populated areas so we can keep our citizens from getting sick. Let me check the time here. Still got plenty of time. Okay, now let's go with, let's put down a couple more of our main roads here really fast so I get a good idea of where we're going. And I like this. I love this greenway right here. We didn't get to follow it with the, or not us, but they didn't follow it with the freeway, and that gives us an opportunity to actually run a road right here. And technically out in country, this would probably be a smaller road following the freeway because they wouldn't need a major road next to them. So, because there's probably going to be an on and an off ramp somewhere down here at the same time while they do that. So we're going to build our first medium road down this, and this is going to follow the freeway, but we're going to stay in the green belt. So I'm going to scoot it over just a little bit, and then we're going to stop here because we're going to have to finagle that in. Just a little bit. And I need to build an off-ramp right here also. So let me think here real quick. We're probably gonna go with and this is kind of why I wanted to dig it out and lay the road down below. Because then I could have came straight across with that. So, we got plenty of time. Let's do this. We're going to do this. We're going to attempt our first, since we have it lined up, we're going to attempt our first digging of a tunnel here. So, now that we have these tools, we're going to shift terrain first. Make sure our strength is all the way down because we don't want to go too low. We're going to go starting here. Okay, that should be straight. We're going to drop it down, drop it down. Just want to make my line. We'll fix the edges as in the future here too. We're not going to be perfect, obviously. So I'm going to really take it down there. I'm going to go take a look at this in a second and see how, you know what I need to do. It'll help me out a lot. Turn that strength up and just get rid of all those trees real quick. I come back down here, and I'm an idiot. I mean, I guess I can go over the freeway with it, but then that doesn't give me the ability to do what I wanted to do. I was going the wrong direction. I'm so stupid. And that wasted a bunch of money too. Alright, we're trying to go downward here, downward. Too far. I don't have the strength. up into halfway, so probably gonna have to get rid of the freeway here in a minute. I think, ooh, that's hideous. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. I think, let's pause. Let's get these cars out of our way. We're gonna take that off. Let's see here. Okay, the best way to do this, I think. Now I should probably go back and watch somebody like Zukaboa or something who is amazing at stuff like this. And then he was saying another person, to check out another person that he learned from. I cannot remember right now. It was in the comments that we were when we were talking to. I think that's way too low now. So we're gonna bring this up just a little bit. Okay. I need to take a little more road out. Just gonna text my phone. I gotta double check that real quick. Oh, okay. Just telling me that my payment to Apple did not go through from Cash App. That's why I put you guys on Cash App, suckers. Because I don't know what you're trying to charge me for yet. And then I'll give you your money. If it's for something I want. There we go. Yeah, I pay for like a few of my subscriptions through Apple. But some of them, like, you know, if it's not an important subscription, why should I put the money into it right now when I'm trying to pay like rent and bills? So, alright, let's go back to our landscaping tools. Now, I don't want to go too far down, and it looks like I'm starting to, so what we're going to do is, not that, we're going to go to this tool, leveling. I'm going to find this spot and bring it, let me bring my strength up. I'm just going to get this nice and wide. We'll bring it in around the road when we get the opportunity to. So, come down, come this way. Huh. That was much higher on this side. I see, maybe that was why that tunnel was a little funky for me. So, that's cool. That actually, man, that actually kind of works out. I wonder. I'm going to leave that for now, because what we'll do is we'll get this road through here lined up. Okay, we're going to make sure we're low enough, and then once we get the road lined up and through here, because we're going to have to take some of Chapman Avenue out this way. In fact, nope, leave that there. We'll do that, because we're going to have to use the landscaping tools to bring that down into here. And then what we can do is actually take, after we get the road in here, we can take some of Chapman out on this side and try to have this as a nice level entryway into this, instead of having these lumpies and bumpies here. So let's see. I need to make sure that we are in the right spot with the road. So we're going to just grab the guidelines, bring it under. Then we're going to grab our freeways. Are you kidding me? Reach a population of 2,600, and I've already deleted the frickin' freeways. Okay. We're going to have to borrow this road until we get that population. Oh, shoot. Alright, so let's let this play. Play. And if we want our population to go up, there we go. So that we can get this fixed in the future properly, we're going to do this. Ah, snikey. Okay, roads. Let's go cheap roads. Let's not spend money on roads. Cheap roads. Cheap roads, cheap roads, cheap roads, cheap roads. Nope. Nobody wants to live next to you because you're all a bunch of complainers when you get there. Cheap roads. Cheap roads. Nope, we're gonna get that close. We're gonna pack you in here like sardines. Cheap roads. We want people to move in, that's all. Cheap road, and then this is all getting changed. Watch. We'll end up using this somehow. Cheap roads. Cheap roads. Cheap roads. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Tweet, 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 cheap roads. Alright, and then we'll run some water pipes. We should get plenty. We're gonna drop another thing down for some power. And what's my water looking like? Not bueno. So, can I suck water out of the ground somewhere? I'd be wasting a lot of money on pipes. Yeah, I can over there because I have to be running pipes, but still. For the moment, I'll do another one of these because we can move her around. Shove it in the center here. Pipey pipe, pipe, pipey pipe, pipe to there. And oh god, we're gonna waste so much money. Do this, and this, and this, connect in. Alright, don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain right here because I don't normally do this, not since my first build at least. Technically I want to kind of do what I was doing here and quote unquote follow the streets, even though I didn't really, but yeah, this is just for the time being. So let's see, we're gonna probably need, yeah, thought so, healthcare. They're gonna want to cry about our school, so we'll put it here. It's the best I can do for you guys. Not all your kids are gonna get educations. We're gonna give you guys fire department down here, and we're gonna go broke. So we need to do this. Paint tool. Just gonna paint these all back in. Ooh, that thing's got a gross lumpy bumpy going on over there, isn't it? Look at that. Holy smokes. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it because that's all getting moved. So that's been all painted up. That should be fine. That'll get in some more people. They want some more businesses. Better give them some. Right there. No, 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 no. There. Let's stop right about that point. Look at this place. Okay, better go back to our selector tool. So I gotta fix this. Okay, and businesses. No, I don't want one right there. So we got that. We're gonna throw a couple more in over here. Don't you guys catch anything on fire like the assholes to the left. Okay. I said asshole and my dog comes over to me. That's his middle name. Calvin Asshole Johnson. And I swear he does answer to asshole. I'm not lying. So, alright, we're gonna put the industry stuff in here. Let's grab that, do that. Just kind of be haphazard about it for the moment. This is all gonna get taken out anyway. Let's do this. Just a tiny little barrier between them there. And we'll leave it at that. So that will hopefully up our population so that we can get our freaking roads we need. Actually, what do we got here? 6-lane stone. Oh, we don't have the viaduct yet. Okay. Because they want to be picky about having 2,600 dang people in town. 4,600 for the sound barrier ones? That's crazy. Should just open them all up at the same time? Come on, guys. Alright, let's see. We got a couple minutes left. So, we're gonna go ahead and, because we can't have people moving into town without a frickin' road, we're gonna cheat this for a moment. We're gonna run this straight. That and that. No, you drop back down. No, not like that. Oh, there's a hill slightly raised up there. Oh, you know what? Let's turn on our snapping options. I gotta pay attention to the clock now because we're getting really close to the time that the PlayStation's gonna take away from the end here or the beginning. So I'm gonna probably end right before that time is up. So we're gonna finish this. We're gonna come up here. Oh, not enough money. Thanks. So it looks like this is gonna work out. So we're gonna pause this. Actually, no, we don't need to pause it. I don't have people moving in because there's no road connecting. That's, I mean, can somebody give me money, please? Let's go fast. Got a minute here. I'll go to fast, see if we can get some money. Oh shit, we're losing money. We're losing money bad. Economy, taxes, we're going up to 12%, guys. Because you want to keep spending my dang money, and I can't get any more loans. I don't have people moving in, which is what I think is hurting me. See. Oh, here we go. Raise their taxes. I'm starting to make a little money back. Good. Okay. Okay, come on. I can bring people into town if you just give me some money. And then they can never leave. Come on. I wonder how much it's going to cost. $2,200. Give me $2,200, people. Come on. Before my time runs out. Give me $2,200. I'm going to take a drink of coffee here while we wait and see. It's weird that we have people moving in. They must be walking. That's why there's so few. Come on, people. Give me money. 15-year-old Florida boy is tallest teenager in the world. Well, good for him. It looks like he's playing basketball, too. Thanks. Well, okay, I don't want to say her name out loud because then she's going to start listening to me. So what I do for my Alexa device over here on the corner in my room, I call her Lexi when I'm talking with my family members about the device and I don't want it to listen to me. So if I ever say something about my Alexa device, I'm going to call it Alexi. So if you don't catch on to that after this episode, I will probably remind people for a couple times. That way, everybody will get used to me calling it Alexi at some point in the future. But I just do that, again, like I said, so that she doesn't listen to me, because sometimes I'll be like, oh yeah, telling you guys what I'm reading on the screen there. And then she's going to start listening to me. I'll be like, what? You want me to listen to you and report you to the government for something? This guy likes to look at anime. He might be a weirdo. I don't know. Something like that. That's the way my brain thinks. Oh good, we can afford this now. People can finally move back in. Holy smokes. From 3 to a slow 6, back into 3. So it looks like there's going to be just a tiny little climb off of that, and that's fine with me. Because this is looking pretty good. I mean, it's perfect distance under here, almost. I think vehicles, in fact, we're going to test if a vehicle can go under there just right. We're going to go to drive.